Hello, welcome to this evening's intention. And I believe tonight will be the conclusion of our detailed guidance through the sections of these intentions, with the intention being the main part tonight. I would like to just go over a few points that I may have missed. With the stilling of the mind part, when you find that still point, I want you to try and imagine it as something that's not conventional. So imagine the still point being fluid and moving. Because everything is energy. So I want you to imagine the still point is a flow of energy, but it's so perfectly balanced. It's still, if that makes any sense. And I just want to really drive home the fact that this connection is for everybody. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. If you have religious beliefs and you want to pray to the God of your choosing, it's all accepted within the confines of this. What we're doing is merely finding connection. And for some people, it's called, especially from the scientific point of view, it might be called the unified field. Some people call it heaven. Some people call it the unified field. I call it the nexus, the cosmic flow of the universe, the consciousness of one. And it really doesn't matter what your beliefs are. You can obtain it because it is merely connection. Connection requires only the faith of you allowing yourself to connect with something greater than yourself. And even for those of you who find that a little bit difficult, I want you to consider for a moment that we are multidimensional beings. We're beings of energy. We're multidimensional. So mathematics has proven that we have many dimensions out there, and these bodies are only capable of perceiving a few of them, 3 or 4. But I want you to imagine that you exist on all those dimensions at once, like as if there's layers of you. And so when you're asking for guidance from a higher power, if you'd like, you can see that as asking yourself, your higher self, for that guidance. The higher self that exists in these multidimensional realms at the same precise time that you do. They're not separate from you, they are you. You're just making them accessible through your intuition. And the path to our true nature and the path to connection to this greater existence, this connection to all and to one, is through the heart. It's another reason why we ask the mind to take a back seat. Wonderful tool that it is, beautiful, thankful for it. But our connection, the energy connection, our love connection, these higher vibrational frequency connections, the spiritual connection, it's all made through the heart. And that's why we go to the mind and ask it to relinquish control, go down to the heart, experience ourselves as energy, and then try to connect to the greater universe that we all belong to, this light that we all are part of. So it doesn't have to be anything that conflicts with your point of view. You can allow it. Everything is inclusive in this process. And I would like everyone to feel that they are allowed to reach out for this connection. It's probably the only thing that's required. You don't have to sacrifice anything in order to make these connections. You can retain your individuality, your belief systems, all of it. The only thing required is that you reach for it. So the universe, in its love and support of us, and all the allies we don't even realize we have, are always there, and they'll meet us halfway all the time. But we have to provide the other half, the other 50%. We have to reach for it. It's the only thing that's required if you want to make this connection. Now, there are many paths to it. I just want to point that out. I do a lot of work with different pathways to making these connections. And this intention meditation is one pathway. There are other pathways. There's breath work, there's plant medicine, there is making the connection through forest, through nature. There's a whole pile of different ways of getting there that you can explore. And I just find this is the most easiest, gentle way to find your connection through yourself, through your own heart. And that's why I'm doing it this way. Just a little bit of background so you can grasp what I'm trying to do with what these intentions are. Now let's go ahead and find a place where we can relax for the next 20 minutes. And we can go through the last detailed portion. So we've gone through relaxing our body and quieting our mind and journeying into our heart and making the connection to the nexus, to this place of incredible power that we have within us. And so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to rip through those quickly and then end up on the meat of tonight's talk journey. And that is with the intention we are trying to create with this series together, all of us together. Let's create a world that we want together. Okay, so close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to get us into the zone. Our breath has amazing abilities, so many ways to help us. And tonight we're just going to use it simply to get us to a relaxed body state. So when you breathe in, I want you to exhale completely. And when you do, I want you to let go of all your cares and worries of the day. Nice. And with the next breath, I want you to exhale and I want you to allow your body to melt into your seat, to just sink into the arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting and protecting us. Ready? Just let go. And with this last breath, I'm going to breathe in the breath of life to our whole body. I want you to breathe in light straight through your heart and then exhale light right out of your heart. Nice. Now we're going to just scan our body really quickly. Notice if there's any tension that is still held anywhere. I want you to just let it go right now. Just relax. And I want you to go into the mind. I want you to ask the mind to take a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit. We're going to let the heart drive the bus. Thank you for all your hard work. Stick around. Please continue to help us. But just chillax. And then I want you to imagine yourself on the ground looking up at the sky and seeing your thoughts up there like clouds rolling by on a windy day. And I want you to notice them, but I want you to just let them go on. Let them go on their way, blow on by. You can catch up with them later if you want. But right now, just let them go. And there may be lots of them. We all have lots of them. And if they do catch you and carry you away, just bring yourself back with your breath just recognize that you got caught and go, oh, I got to go back. See ya. And come back to your breath. And then I want you to take that mini avatar of yourself in your head, and I want you to take the journey down to your heart. Open your heart and step into that beautiful light that you are. Your true essence in your heart, the light that you actually are. Be bathed in it. Feel the wondrous peace and joy that exists there. And then I want you to make the transfer. I want you to make the distinction, the change of your perception of yourself from matter to energy. So we want to expand your consciousness here. I want you to experience yourself as energy or light or sound. It's all frequency, right? So I want you to see yourself as this light cloud, or possibly as this layers of energy, light. I want you to see that you're constantly interacting with the energy of everything around you. There's no space. It's all a constant joining, never alone. And I want you to look up and see that beautiful nexus that I've described so many times, this colossal, indescribably beautiful ribbon of light. It's the flow of the cosmos. It is the consciousness of one that we all belong to, this beautiful light. It's high resonance frequency energy. Light, love, peace, joy exist up here. Only the high resonance frequencies. This is what we are a part of. I want you to just allow yourself. This is the reaching, this is the faith here. I want you to reach, to join, merge with that flow right now and feel the connectedness. And I want you to have faith in your safety, in your ability to come out of that flow at any time you like, intact. Just allow yourself to experience it. And you'll know you're experiencing it if you feel the sensation of coming home. And if you get the beautiful flooding knowing that you are everything in the universe, and everything in the universe and everyone else is also you. We all share one beautiful consciousness. It's all one flow of energy. Now in this nexus, we have immense power to create. We have the knowledge and wisdom of the universe, of the collective at our fingertips. And we have this awakening once we've experienced this higher consciousness that we all belong to. And all of a sudden a shift occurs in us and we realize that suddenly it makes no more sense to do harm. Because any harm that goes out comes back to you. It makes no sense anymore. Just like greed and all the other lower vibrational frequencies that we have to deal with here on this earth plane. But it's good. It's good that we're in this earthly plane. It's an experience that our consciousness, we're so unique, and that uniqueness adds to our collective whole. As we bring back our unique perspective and our unique experiences in this lifetime to enhance the whole, the one, and share it. It's a beautiful concept, and it's more than a concept. When you connect and you start to feel a connection, the energetic connection, you'll feel it in your body, you'll feel it in your heart. And the reason you'll feel it in your body is because our body stays in the present moment. This is where the only true power that we have exists, in the present moment. Unfortunately, our mind tends to take us away into the past or the future. And so we have to develop the practice of staying in the present moment, staying in our bodies while we're living this life on earth. And part of what we do is to transform this heavier energy that we encounter. We have to find balance with it, and we have to transform what needs to be balanced back into the higher vibrational frequencies. And we have the power to do this. We can do it with our breath. We can do it with our intentions. We can do it with our emotions. It is powered by our higher elevated emotions that carry those higher frequency resonances. So love, joy, peace, support, gratitude, admiration, excitement, all these things contribute to the connection which makes all of this possible. So we're in this nexus now, and we're going to intend a reality for a world that we all want together. Now, I want you, as I'm guiding along, I'm going to guide along what all human beings want at their core. In those respects, human beings are all on the same wavelength. We all want the same things deep down. But as I'm talking, I want you to fill in the blanks and paint and color your picture for your particular life, the way you see it, the things that you're passionate about, see yourself doing. And this is another thing we want to bring into our attention. The things that we are passionate about in life. Each person, each being is given a special gift that's just unique to them, that nobody else can bring forward and share with the world, that you're uniquely designed and purposed for. And this purpose, when you find it and you pursue it, share it, fulfills you in a way that is completely undescribable. It will fill you with the light. It will fill you, it will make you whole. If you don't feel whole, this is what will fill you up. At our very being, at our very, very basic core, all of us want to be what we are, which is an expression of love. The other thing we want to do is contribute and share that unique, beautiful gift or purpose that we have. Everybody wants to contribute. So bearing those two truths in mind, I want you to imagine, first of all, your beautiful life on this world, this reality we're going to create on earth right now. Health. First of all, we want to be healthy, right? Our bodies, our minds, our emotions, our energy bodies. We want to be whole, fulfilled, vital. I want you to imagine the ease and grace with which your body moves. I want you to imagine your trust and confidence in your beautiful, beautiful body that serves you so well. Self-healing, self-balancing, protecting us against anything we might need protection for. Trust in that. And trust in each other. Trust in a new way of being, new habits that all of humanity adopts, habits of taking care of ourselves and the support of everybody else in case we need help in learning how to take care of ourselves in all ways. As important as brushing our teeth every day, we look after ourselves so that we are always in this peak condition. And because there are bumps along the road in this world, always knowing that we have the support and love all around us to weather those bumps. So imagine that beautiful health and vitality and wholeness for yourself and for your family and for your friends and for your community and then the whole planet. And then I want you to imagine abundance. We have abundance on this planet for everyone. We do. I want you to lift the entire human race right now on Earth up out of survival mode. Everybody has abundance. We all have access to fresh, clean water, healthy, natural food. We all have shelter. We all have heat if we need it. Then I want you to imagine comfortable abundance. Everybody has enough resources for themselves to be comfortable, to travel around should they need to pursue those gifts and those dreams and those passions that are part of their unique purpose in this world. So I want you to imagine that. Can you imagine the consequences outside of your life? Look at society. Look how much it would change. Think of the systems that would be put in place to allow us all to flow with the energy of moving forward together. Can you imagine all the resources, time and energy, people pursuing their passions and their gifts? We would invent new things together. We would problem solve. We would build. We would teach. We would learn together. We would care for each other. We would share. We would make energy flow. We would solve the world's problems. Think of us healing ourselves, healing one another, healing our relationships, and mostly healing Mother Earth, the one who has given us everything, all these gifts for us to nurture and support us. I want you to imagine all the pollution cleaned up because we've put our heads together, all of our bright, beautiful heads together, and figured it out. And we've learned how to live in harmony with our ecosystems. Everything on this planet is a nice flowing energy. I want you to imagine balance for yourself in your work, in your play, and then in your giving, in your receiving, in your relationships. And then I want you to imagine connection as being a normal part of our existence. Everybody feels this connection. Everybody is awakened to this consciousness that we all are together. We still are individual, but we are essentially one together. And imagine the consequences that that would bring if everybody in the world was awakened. I would feel so light and carefree walking about in my life, so free of worry and tension, knowing that everybody else will be operating under these fundamental principles of honesty, integrity, sharing, and caring. Because that's what happens when we awaken. You could walk around without any worries, without any fears. I'm smiling right now thinking about it. I'm sorry, but I see a big picture and I see it as a beautiful picture and I see it completely accessible. I see that we can totally make this reality. So I want you to go back to just you for a moment. Imagine going to sleep at night completely fulfilled, sleeping like a baby, waking up in the morning, jumping out of bed, so excited to get on with your day, to follow your passion, to see what excitement will unfold, to go out and drink in the beauty of nature all around you, connect with the people, feel the love around you, feel so surrounded and supported by love, unconditional love all the time. From every corner of the universe, we don't even know all the allies we actually have. Someday we will connect with them all. But right now, we're just going to stay connected here to our hearts, to each other, to the earth, and back to this consciousness of one, the collective, the connection, the nexus. So I want you to stop in your intention wherever you are. If you're driving on your way to work in your favorite car, with the windows down, or sitting at the dinner table with your family in your intention, wherever you might be, I want you to stop. Be in your shoes and feel the joy, the ease, the carefreeness. I want you to feel the gratitude. I want you to look around you and see all the beauty around you. Take it in. Receive it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath I take. Thank you for this beautiful vessel, this body. It allows me to perceive all this beauty. It allows me to feel so deeply. It allows me to connect. This beautiful connection. And then I want you to take all of that intention that you just built of this beautiful reality for yourself and for this world, and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now. Make it crackle with life. Build it, build it. This is in your heart, your solar plexus, the Dantian. And I want you to completely soak it with these beautiful emotions you just felt. Peace, trust, confidence, joy, excitement, and most of all, gratitude. And we're going to take a big, deep breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to breathe out those high resonance frequencies and share them with the world. Ready? Here we go. It feels so good if you take just a moment at the end of that exhale to not breathe back in right away and just experience that stillness. You'll tingle all over. It's beautiful. The connection that's available is just amazing. So good job. It is done. So say we all. So wiggle your fingers and toes right now. Maybe shift your limbs around, move your head from side to side. We're going to come back into our bodies. When you're ready, open your eyes and come back into the room as well. That was amazing. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you so much for joining me. Whether you're doing this live or we are doing the recorded versions, it all works. It all contributes to what we're trying to do here. And I hope sincerely that you are finding this connection and this power within yourself. It has helped me immensely get through the tumultuous times that we're dealing with right now in today's energies in the world and whatnot. I truly know that this is one pathway to changing our reality. And so thank you for joining me. I think that concludes our descriptive lessons on each part of the journey that we're doing for these specific intentions. I do a lot of other work, breath work, emotional release work. I do work with pathways through nature to find that connection. I do a lot of different things, but I'm doing these and meditations, of course, focus meditations on different areas. But these specific intentions that I'm doing and leading right now are designed to create this reality that we want, the world that we want to live and breathe in. And we are doing it. So please continue doing it and let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I'm happy to talk to you. So have a good night and we'll see you tomorrow for the next one.